Hi everyone, I'm hopefully back. Do you hear me? Can you please comment if you hear me, if you see me, if you are still here? I will wait a couple of seconds and enjoy my coffee in the meanwhile. Someone please comment that if you are here. Oh, I see someone is watching. Okay, Manuela, hi, funny. Okay, great. Sorry guys, there was a technical mishap, so somehow the live video stopped, but I'm back now. So, as I told you, for me, stepping out of my comfort zone started when I started to use colors. But for someone, it can also be just to put together two kinds of seed beads. It can be stepping out of your comfort zone. Then another big step was when I tried bead embroidery for the first time, and this is one of my first things. It's great to have two drawers full of unfinished objects, because I could still find something to show you what was between my first experiments when I started to embroider. Or later, a really big, and I have here something else. I really wanted to show you this. When I started to bead some 12, 13 years ago, then Adam asked me one day, like, why do you always bead from tutorials? Aren't you able to come up with something on your own? And I told him that no way, that's just not happening. That's incredibly hard, and it will never happen. So I think 2 more years later, this was the first thing. What I started it following a pattern from Marie Gheraud from France, but I finished it in a different way than she did, and I was really proud of myself. So that's also, I think, very important, that when you are stepping out of your comfort zone, beads or else, then don't forget to sometimes tap yourself on the shoulder. And remember if you did something well. Also, I think that it's really important to be receptive of feedback, even if your friend whom you asked for his or her opinion does not agree with you for 100%. Then I think that's really important to listen to the feedback of others, and maybe follow it, maybe ignore it, whatever, but being receptive is really important. So to wrap it up all, I think the two most important ingredients on your way of stepping out of your comfort zone are: the first, to have a safe space where you feel good, where you know that you can make mistakes and nothing catastrophe will not happen, where there are people, be it friends, for example, who will help you along your way. And the second ingredient, what I think is very important, to take that first step. Because if I look back at this video session, then I know that I was thinking about it for months, maybe years, to finally start it, until last week when it actually happened for the first time. And the stress what I caused myself to experience, it was a lot worse than actually doing this when I'm enjoying a coffee with you guys, and it feels just as we have been sitting around the table and talking about beads and whatever else, like we do when we meet in real life. And that first moment when you start doing something, then those who are the members of my storytelling beading group, they know that my first video went a little bit funny, because first I wanted to create a secret group where I would rehearse my my live video. However, I managed to somehow set up the settings in a wrong way. So instead of practicing on my own, I immediately went live. So, but at the end, I hope it wasn't a disaster. So the worst part was only to push that button to actually go live. So what I would like to say that I would like to encourage you to step out of your comfort zones, because that's how we grow, that's how we experience new things. And on your way of stepping out of your beady comfort zone, I was thinking, like, how can be of the best assistance to you. So when you are trying something new, then please remember that I'm always here to help. You can always send me questions. The best way to do is to join the club and post your question there. So then others can also be inspired by it, or maybe they can also help you. Or you can send me an email. But I'm your safe zone. I'm always there if you want to ask about a color combination, a shape, a new component, whatever. I'm here. I'm your safe zone. But on the other hand, I am also happy to give you that first push. And I know that sometimes a tutorial, a bigger, more complicated tutorial, can be scary, or a component can look intimidating because you don't know how to attach it, how to work with it. So, and something is holding you back. But in fact, you just need to start and you will figure it out. So on your journey to step out of your beady comfort zone and start doing something uncomfortable, what's uncomfortable at first, I would also like to offer you a helping hand by offering you a 30% discount, which you can use for 3 items in my e-shop. So choose wisely. That what would you like to have? This is the time when you can get that scary tutorial, or you can get that cabochon what seems to be intimidating and you don't know yet that how will you work with it. So this is my push to get you on the journey to get out of your comfort zone. All you need to do is put it in your shopping basket and then use the code PUSH. And it will automatically deduct 30% of 3 of your products in the cart. And besides that, I just wanted to mention some beady news. So recently I received my journal from the Beadworkers Guild, and are you members of the Beadworkers Guild? You can comment if you are. So it's a charity in the UK promoting beadwork, and they have a journal which is always full of nice interviews and tutorials. I really enjoy reading it at the moment. You can meet, for example, Chloe in the journal. You can read about bags, beaded bags, of course. You can make this awesome kingfisher. Oh my god. Okay. You can make this kingfisher brooch. So if you are not members yet, then I would like to encourage you to become one. And yeah, I think that was it for today. I will be waiting for you next week again at the same time, Tuesday, 3 o'clock Amsterdam time. Oh, thanks, Manuela. She just told that she likes my cup. And do you maybe have any questions for now? How do you guys feel about stepping out of your BD comfort zones? Oh, I see, Anna, you were a member of the Beadworkers Guild. Yeah, yeah, it's great. It's still great. So that's for it now, if you don't have questions. And next week, actually, I will be waiting for you, not on my own, but it will be the first session of the Coffee Time with Erika, where I will have a special guest. I will not tell you yet that who is it, but please stay close, because it will be great. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful, creative rest of the day. Bye, everyone.